That down. Let's go on to this, shall we? Well, a couple of movies opened up this weekend that I had some significant interest in seeing both, one more than the other. But one of them was Mufasa that opened.
Mm-hmm.
Did pretty well globally.
Yeah.
Not great domestically. Like domestically, it opened to like $35 million, but globally it opened to over $120 million. So that movie's already made $120 million at the end of its first 3 days. So that's not bad. But the other one was Sonic, which was frankly, I mean, it's all interpretive. It's all up to your opinion and it's subjective and everything. But I watched Sonic and Mufasa back to back on the same day. Sonic was the better movie. I really enjoyed Sonic. I don't think it's the best of the Sonic movies, but I had a really good time with it. Thoroughly charming, thoroughly entertaining, had a great time. And it opened, according to reports, to $60 million. So there's differing. We'll see what the final number is tomorrow, but it's somewhere between 60 and $62 million. As according to this in Variety, box office, Sonic 3 speeds to $60 million debut. Mufasa the Lion King gets trampled with $35 million, while Craven looks at that $35 million and goes, I'll take it. Now, the unfortunate thing, though, is that means this Sonic movie did something that I didn't think it would do. Because of how good the last couple of Sonic movies have been, I kind of thought that the third Sonic movie would have the biggest opening of the franchise so far. And it didn't. It made about 10 million less than what Sonic 2 did on its opening weekend. If we take a look at these numbers, the first Sonic opened to $58 million. I love that. I don't know why. I love Jim Carrey with that hair in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's good that he went bald later in the films, but I kind of like that. Anyway, then the second one opened to $72 million. And now the third one opened to 62. Again, strong start. Very good start. Just a little bit disappointing that it opened less than the second one.
I got a counter to that because I was researching what Sonic 2 opened against. It came out April 8th of 2022. It opened against Ambulance. That's it. The Michael Bay movie. That's not even anything that's like Sonic. And then 2 weeks later you had Fantastic Beasts, but Morbius came out the week before and that was it for that month. So maybe the lack of choices may have given that a higher.
Okay, I'll counter that.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree with you if Mufasa made $80 million. But not many people went to go see Mufasa.
Right.
Wicked is in its 5th week. Moana 2's in its 4th week. They made 13 and 13 respectively. So it's not like there was all these other movies that ate up all the box office dollars this week. There was still a lot of business to be taken.
Nonetheless, I'm ecstatic with these numbers.
I think it's good. I think it's solid.
Yeah, I thought over 60 would be a good number. So I'm happy. Let's hope it gets the 600 I want.
Yeah.
The 600.
But can we now? Well, all of you guys who kept arguing with me for the last few months, insisting that Sonic was going to be $1 billion film, can we now look at these numbers and all agree that no, it won't?
No.
And that's fine. It doesn't need to be $1 billion film to be hugely successful.
So you're okay with the flop? Okay, cool.
So you're saying flopping's okay,
Yeah,
John?
that's all right.
That's essentially what you're saying.
It's not $1 billion, it's a flop.
Yeah, but again, a strong opening for it, a $62 million opening. And I think it's going to have legs because like I said, even though it's not my favorite of the Sonic films, forget that for a second. On its own, in its own merits, Sonic 3 is a wonderful little film. It's a great experience to go watch. It's a very entertaining couple of hours. And I think people are going to come out smiling and having a good time. And I think it's going to have some decent repeat business like the previous ones did. And I think it'll have some pretty decent word of mouth as well. So I think this thing can still get to $500 million.
Yeah.
I still think this can still be a $500 million movie.
Take your kids to go see it. It's a good time.
It's a blast. It's a really good time.
Very innocent and yeah.
Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? I mean, granted, it didn't have as big of an opening as the second Sonic movie, but it still opens to $60+ million, which ain't bad. That's pretty strong. How big do you think it can end up being? Did you see the film? Did you enjoy it? Whatever you guys think about this, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.